Hello, buddy. Good evening, aliens.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show, you might have a bonus hole. Hold anything. I just want.
I have looked
You
high.
look boring and stupid.
I have looked high. I have looked low. I have looked far. And I have looked wide. But I can't find any of these policies that Joe Biden has made that make any fucking sense.
All right, go outside. Go out there.
All that just for that, by the way.
Yeah, hey, it's worth it.
It was.
I've been told I was being boring today, so.
Not everybody has a Jurassic Park hat. That's a legit hat.
Bored is good sometimes.
Hey, no news
Boring is
news.
good sometimes. You know?
No news is good news sometimes. Except for there is news. There's a bunch of news. It's all over the place.
I avoid the news.
But it's election season. It's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. We got BLM riots.
Jeez. So I ordered a roll of 500 Trump 2024 stickers.
Yes.
And it's like a variety pack, so there's like 10 different stickers, you know, so it's not all the same. And I privied the job site to a whole bunch of them before I left the Ford Hub.
Mm.
I put them everywhere. I was putting them everywhere, like it was like Halloween candy, but just
Slap
bathrooms, toolboxes,
awesome.
people's ladders, chairs, everything.
You see all the guys
So
that are like,
that was my contribution.
he's going to jail. No, he's not.
I put one on a guy's chair in our break room, and like a day or two later, it was like scribbled out.
Yeah.
So I put another one right next to it. He didn't know where they were coming from. That's good stuff.
That's fun.
So.
Yep. My wife went into
So what do you think about the?
Go ahead.
So what do you think about this? I heard a rumor that they're trying to make it where they want to allow the illegals to join the armed forces.
I think it's a horrible idea.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, 100%
Terrible
horrible idea. Horrible.
I think there's ulterior motives to it also.
100%. There is a problem with bringing foreign illegals and saying, okay, if you want to get your citizenship, you have to serve in the military. Now, I was been on the fence with this one, honestly, until I was working, one of the guys I was working with, he's South Korean. And I was talking to him because they have to have mandatory military service for men. And right. I was like, don't you think that's a good idea? I was like, because honestly, I can see why it would be beneficial. It boosts their numbers up and then it gives citizenship and yada, yada, yada. He goes, yeah, but the problem is that if you get so many of them that are from a different culture, a different area, and they don't believe in what you guys are doing and believe in the way of the United States, then it can push agendas in one way or the other. Whereas, like, if you have full American citizens, you know, like the gun-toting American rednecks that need to be there, that are very proud of this country, they want to fight for the freedom rather than fighting for their different motives.
Yeah, I agree.
I think.
Yeah, I see. And the other problem I see with it is, I don't believe that they'd be able to get the, you know, they wouldn't be able to get them to turn on the citizens, but they could get the illegals to turn on the citizens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's the biggest problem I have with it.
I can totally
they can
see
hold
that.
their citizenship over their head, you know, whereas, you know, born American isn't going to do that.
Right. I'm not gonna tell my fellow brethren what their freedoms are, and not gonna go police it like that.
No.
Yeah, that's not.
No.
It's not okay.
But other than that, I think it's funny that they've been able to pretty much stop the illegals from coming in through Texas, from what I understand.
Yeah, they just
they slowed it
flew
down,
them in.
completely. And then now they're coming in through all the other states. They're coming in through California and Arizona and all that.
Did you know if you don't cross the border physically and you just fly over it, then you're not illegal? Because they had 300.
But they just bust them in right through the
328,000. What was it? The last 2 weeks were flown in. We're almost up to about 7 million under this administration of illegal immigrants across that border. Reported.
Crazy, right?
Reported.
Unreported.
Exactly. Yeah, they got. Is it the
you double it?
Yeah, the border guard in Texas are putting up razor wire. Then we got the National Guard right behind them taking it back down, and then we got Greg Abbott going, "We'll just keep putting it back up." Like this is in court, and they said that we can't not put it up, and then they put a what was it? Texas did a state of emergency invasion so that now other states can help out. And go figure, all these blue states, these sanctuary states where all these people are getting bused to are just like, we don't want them. What are you guys doing here? Them's the rules.
Yeah, I like that that deal that they was trying to make, that bipartisan deal that the Republicans shut down. And I argued with somebody at work the other day about it, and I said, okay. I said, imagine if the government or the state law, whatever, your sheriff's department, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you wanted to put locks on your doors, okay? They say you can't put locks on your doors until you can't give all your neighbors $1,000 each.
Okay.
That's so we can't stop the border. This is our great president here. We can't shut down our border unless we give billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel. We can't do anything about it, but until we give this money away, we can't do anything about our own border.
6 border walls.
And if we don't give them that money, we're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing.
6 border walls.
We're not going to do nothing unless they get that money. Man, that sounds like the biggest embezzling scheme if I ever heard it.
But it's the most it's the most thriving economy and the most jobs created in the past 4 years that we've ever seen. 75.
Inflation's so low they'll give you a house, no money down now, I heard.
In fact, in the state of
the economy's so good.
In the State of the Union, he said,
I heard that
I'll give you
$1,000 mortgage payments are just waived. You can just walk right into a house right today with cardboard shoes on.
Almost sounds like somebody else that's involved in this sandwich. This sandwich of 8 years of Obama, 3 years of fucking Donald Trump because of COVID, and fucking 4 year, going on 4th year of Joseph. Crooked Joe Biden. Crooked Joe.
It's a disaster.
He's the worst. He's the absolute worst president we've ever had. Crooked Joe Biden. That's what they say. I don't say that.
Yeah, but they brought out 55 million new jobs they cranked out or some shit.
Okay, now subtract the jobs that were already there. People going back to work from the pandemic. 75% of those.
Right.
And then where do those new jobs get started? Were they private sector? No, they were government. You created new jobs by saying, "Oh, hey, we need 80." Was it 80? Wasn't it 80,000 new IRS agents?
Like that, yeah. but then they're worried about meeting budget with having budget cuts and government shutdowns and
damn Pentagon failed its audit for the 9th time.
Government getting too big for its britches.
But God damn it, you did not claim $20 that you're supposed to, and we're going after you.
I'm still fighting for unemployment that they owe me from 2 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
I had a hearing on Friday from a 2-week-long claim in 2022.
Yeah.
Well, here's the kicker. They denied it because I didn't go to Michigan Works, their little job employment, whatever program. Even being in the union, we're not entitled to do that. We're not supposed to do that.
Right.
And then what's funny is a month or two ago, I had a week where I claimed, and it went through. I got my week.
Yep.
But nothing changed. I've been in the the union for 10 years. Nothing's changed from 2 years ago to this year.
Oh, dude.
And so the government, they want to keep your money. They don't want to give you no money.
Yep.
And if they do give you any money, they're going to get it back with interest.
With interest.
Oh, with interest.
With interest.
Oh, we like $1,500 they give us in 20, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're definitely paying for it now.
Yep.
And that's just a fucking sliver of I mean the amount of debt that we touched base on this last time about how much debt we're in, and
like $29 trillion. I think, just
I wish I kept the number. I wish I kept the number of how much debt they're increasing on a daily basis.
It's scary. It's like
at the moment.
Yeah, it's scary.
Billions, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
it's like $5 billion or something like that.
It's in the billions.
Day. $5 billion.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, quit drawing. Quit drawing zeros. Oh no!
Wait, hold on. Million. Okay, 1, 2.
I'm not a smart man. I don't even know how many zeros are in a billion right now.
100 million. Billion. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Million, billion.
There you go.
I can't see it on my camera, but
that's 29. That's $29 trillion. That's not good. That is 12 zeros, bitches.
Fucking fire everybody, dude. They just need to fucking fire everybody. Guess what?
Is it too far gone?
We're gonna have to do some a little bit of layoffs here. We're gonna have to lay off about 70% of y'all. Work's getting slow, kind of like everywhere else.
Is it like the is it like we need to hire the new president of Venezuela? He's more Trump than Trump is. He just goes into office and he keeps firing people. Afuela! You see this? You see this organization? Afuela! He's like, come on, Afuela! It's gone! Fired! Afuela! He's fucking awesome. I love it. He's just going in with a swinging deck, just back and forth, just going, Afuela! Get rid of this. And guess what's happening?
You're out.
Their economy is getting back together. Weird concept. Like, hey, CIA, Afuela! FBI, Afuela! Anything that has a 3-letter organization, Afuela! Get out of here. We don't need you. The whole point of a federal government was to oversee federal issues, things that are from country to country basis, and to secure our borders and to have a strong military. Not what we're fucking doing right now.
The taxing is out of hand.
Oh, well, if you ask Joe Biden and his State of the fucking Union bullshit that he did, I don't know if you watched that at all.
I did not. I couldn't watch it. It was bad enough when I tried to watch the talk that Whitmer gave, a month or two ago. It had me sick to my stomach.
Was that what they're talking about, new gun laws?
It's the biggest... it's just... I can't believe people buy this shit. Like, I take care of my elderly mother. And when I heard her talking about how, they cutting taxes for the elderly and this and that, and I was like, I talked to my mom, and I was like, how's your taxes situation looking this year? She's like, I was like, yeah, it's all bullshit. They feed you a bunch of bullshit. They said, she said they lowered my taxes, but they raised Medicare or Medicaid, whatever it is, And I'm like, so there's no gain. There's absolutely zero gain. And
it's like us with wages.
It's the same thing.
Let's increase our wages. Let's increase our wages 35 cents. And then let's jack inflation up to 17%. So now you're net negative. So under Obama,
we're still losing.
Yeah, under Obama, we gained $900 to $1,000 worth of wage benefit. Under Trump, it was $4,500 in 3 years. And then under Joe Biden, we have lost $4,000. So,
but he supports the union. But he's a union that you got to vote Democrat because we're union.
I'm not a mathematician, but if you're up $4,000 and there's your baseline, and now you're at a net loss of $8,000 from your baseline, or $4,000 from your baseline, that's $8,000 of your buying power that you've just lost.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Under the Trump administration, I had play around money.
Yeah, I had.
I had play around money. If I saw something, and I was like, man, I said, I'm gonna buy that. I'm just gonna buy that. It was like, And today it's like, can we buy meat?
Right. You're absolutely correct.
What kind of meat can we put in the freezer this week?
It's fucked up that it isn't fucked up. So that we're shopping more and more at Aldi than we are anywhere else, because I don't know if you know the back history of Aldi, but the back history of Aldi was two German brothers after World War II decided it would be a great idea to start a fucking grocery store. And they dominated that shit. And they made one of the most efficient, effective, and cost-saving grocery stores in the world. They are the number one grocery store in the United States.
You only get bags if you buy them.
Yeah.
Bring your own bags.
Bring your own bags. There's no bullshit. They have the shit set up like a fucking carousel, so you zigzag the aisles, and then boom, you're done.
Nobody's stealing their carts because you got to put the quarter in it.
Put the quarter in. Get the quarter back out.
Get the quarter back when you plug the cart back in.
I mean, hats off to the Germans. They made a grocery store instead of a supermarket.
Yeah, but what are we doing today? We're selling farmland to the Chinese.
Oh my God! Yes. And ironically, I know there's a map. I was that Dr. Phil episode of Joe Rogan. There's a map that he's popped up, and ironically, all that farmland just so happens to be next to military bases.
Yeah, that was the Dr. Phil episode.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Full coincidence. I don't think that they're trying to spy on anything. Why would they send a balloon up there?
Well, that's probably where the balloon originated, is one of them farmland. You think it flew all the way from China? You think they flew a balloon all the way from China?
Allegedly.
Probably not. What the hell?
I mean, it's a balloon. The Earth is flat, so like you just send a balloon, you just go, and then it goes in the direction you want.
Just give it a push.
Just give it a little push, that one's pretty wild. Yep, Chinese are doing that. And you got Joe Biden wanting to close these borders. American border is in a crisis. Motherfucker, it's been in a crisis. If you watch the videos of those people going through the border, remember 2016.
Yeah, all the terrorists.
Yeah, if you remember in 2016 when Trump was like, we need to build the border wall, the best border wall, but we need to build it, and everybody's like, that's racist. And now Joe Biden's saying it, and everybody in the State of the Union is going, yeah, We need to build the wall.